Greetings everyone, and a hearty welcome back to our channel. Today, we're taking a plunge into the phenomenal realm of flavors. You're probably acquainted with the fundamental taste receptors on our tongues: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. But imagine if we said your tongue is merely a minuscule aspect of the taste saga. Yes, you heard it right. The procedure of tasting is far more intricate and absorbing than you've ever perceived. It's not just about your tongue, it also involves your cognitive functions, your memory, and surprisingly, even the texture and temperature of the you consume. So buckle up, folks, as we embark on this tasty expedition that promises to be as riveting as it is appetizing. In the ensuing animation, we'll begin by exploring the basics of taste perception. Stay on the edge of your seats. Ever wondered why a slice of lemon tastes sour while a spoonful of sugar tastes sweet? Or why a chunk of blue cheese can be mouth-wateringly savory to some, yet utterly repulsive to others? It's all about taste perception, a fascinating process that involves much more than just our tongues. Taste perception begins when we take a bite of food. Tiny molecules from that food are released in our mouth and they make their way to our taste buds. These taste buds, found mainly on our tongue, are equipped with specialized taste receptor cells. Each of these cells is like a lock, designed to be opened by a specific key. In this case, a certain type of food molecule: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. These are the 5 basic tastes our tongue can detect. Each of these tastes corresponds to a different type of receptor on our taste cells. When the right key fits into a lock, it triggers a signal that travels along nerves to our brain. But here's where it gets really interesting. The brain doesn't just receive these signals passively. Instead, it interprets them, combining them with other information such as the smell of the food, its texture and temperature, and even our previous experiences and cultural background. This is why the same food can taste different to different people, or even to the same person at different times. Think about the last time you had a cold. Remember how bland food tasted when your nose was blocked? That's because our sense of smell is a crucial part of taste perception. When we chew our food, aromas are released that access our olfactory receptor cells located at the back of the nose. These cells transmit information to the brain about the smell of the food, which the brain then combines with the taste information it has received to create the perception of flavor. Texture and temperature also play a role. The brain likes variety and it rewards us when we provide it. That's why a warm apple pie might taste better than a cold one, or why a crunchy biscuit is often more satisfying than a soggy one. And then there's the power of memory. Have you ever noticed how a particular taste can transport you back in time? That's because our brains create strong links between tastes and memories. If we've had a good experience with a food in the past, our brain will remember that and make the food taste better in the future. So, if you thought your tongue was doing all the work when it comes to tasting food, think again. It's your brain that's the real boss of taste. It takes in a wealth of information from our senses and our memories, and uses it to create the delicious or not so delicious tastes that we experience. In summary, taste perception is a complex process that involves not just our taste buds, but also our brains and other senses like smell and touch. It's influenced by a multitude of factors, from the temperature and texture of the food we eat to our personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. So next time you sit down to a meal, take a moment to appreciate the amazing work your brain is doing to create the flavors you're enjoying. Bon appetit. Bon. Our brain is not just a passive receiver of taste information, it's also an active participant in creating food experiences. One way it does this is by associating taste with memories. We all have certain foods that remind us of specific moments, people, or places. A particular dish might take you back to your childhood, or a specific scent could remind you of a loved one. These associations can be so strong that even just thinking about a food can trigger vivid memories. This is why food plays such a vital role in our cultures and traditions. It's not just about the ingredients or the cooking techniques, but also about the memories and emotions that the food evokes. So, the next time you enjoy a meal, remember that you're not just tasting the food, but also reliving memories and experiences. And who knows, that bite might just become a future memory. Now I'd love to hear from you. What are some foods that evoke strong memories for you? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing science content.